folks, Redneck Vapor here. Welcome to Hump Day Vape. I hope y'all enjoyed the intro there. Who was that guy? That was kind of weird, wasn't it? Huh. Speaking of weird, I'll do a shout out here. Since it's Wednesday and I call it Hump Day, but anyway, y'all make sure y'all go check out Old City Vapors and watch his Weird Wednesday. The reason I want to bring up his channel shout out is because this man did channel shout outs on a video yesterday, and I was sitting there watching this video like I always do. I always look forward to a Old City Vapors video, man. They're just so good. And I was watching it, and he's talking about how all the channels that he loved watching and all this other stuff, and I'm sitting there just agreeing with him. You know, he's like Phil Pissardo and the Arm Vapor, Robert. You know, I'm sitting there just agreeing with him, and then he says the Redneck Vapor, and I go, "Did he? You talking to me? Me?" And that's exactly my reaction to it. I was like, "Redneck Vapor? That's me. Is he talking about me?" And I was kind of shocked. I mean, I make these videos just to, you know, in my free time, I enjoy it, and to be watching somebody's whose videos that I enjoy mention me, I just was really shocked, and I really appreciate it, man. It meant a lot to me, and I was really honored to be mentioned amongst a bunch of folks that I highly enjoy watching their videos as well. And just to throw my name in there, it really meant a lot to me, and I appreciate it. So you folks go give him a check out, because he's definitely just as entertaining as I am, if not more entertaining than I am. So y'all check him out. Now back on to our Hump Day Vape today. Let's see what we're going to have for today. Today I picked out Uncle Junk's Belgianberry. Got it in 12 milligram strength. Born on date is 8/13, so evidently it's had enough time to steep if it needed it. And y'all keep that in mind, that date number there. So we're going to talk about that here in a minute. Now it looks like I've vaped up quite a bit of this, but folks, I haven't. Let me tell you what happened. I was getting my EVOD tank filled up for this video. And usually I'll pick the tank up. This just happens to be a Pro Tank Mini right here. I'll pick a tank up, and a lot of times I have all of it in my hand at once. And that cap was on there so tight, so I loosened it up, sat the bottle down, took the bottom off the tank, sat it down, went to pick the bottle back up, forgot I'd loosened that cap. Well, the eye dripper thingamajiggy came up, but the bottle went down and off the table. By the time I got a hold of it, half of it had dumped out on the floor. Talk about how to make a grown man cry. That's what happened. I didn't really cry, but maybe I did. That's none of y'all's business. Anyway, I got some into the EVOD tank, and this is what I ended up having left. So, in a way, I'm not really wanting to like this. Because if I do, then that's half a bottle that I'm going to be really upset that I lost. So we'll just see what happens. And if I don't like it, it's not because of this happening. So all my reviews are to the point. I'm going to tell you if I like it or not. That's just how it goes. So PV for tonight's Hump Day Vape is going to be Ego C-Twist. Just happens to be my green one this time. And I've got it in an EVOD style tank. Y'all know why I like to roll with this. Anyway, let's couple dry pulls. And let's roll. Wow. Lots of vapor, folks. This got some kick-ass vapor. Man. And I've got that on 3.8 volts on an EVOD tank, y'all. Cloud chasing with an EVOD. What do you think about that? Anyway, throat hit. It's got a pretty decent throat hit to it. The for 12 milligram, that's what I expect. So that's good. The flavor. I'm getting some kind of berries. No doubt about that. I can't. Raspberry. I'm wanting to say raspberry. Maybe a little bit of some blueberry in there. I get my berries mixed up. The only berries I can really tell what is like strawberry. I'm like, strawberry, that's definitely strawberry, but there's no strawberry in this. I'm getting either blueberry or raspberry. I'm getting the waffle in there, like a Belgian waffle. And if y'all folks, I don't know if y'all noticed, but when I eat Belgian waffles, have you ever noticed that kind of bland aftertaste it can have sometimes if you ain't got enough butter and syrup and stuff on there? It just has this, if you just take a piece of the waffle with no syrup or nothing on it and eat it, and it's got that kind of plain, dull aftertaste. That's what, take that away from him. Dog, quit. Quit making all that racket. Get. Anyway, sorry about that. The dog likes to play with that squeaky thing, drives me nuts. Anyway, back to the dull, plain aftertaste that I get from like a Belgian waffle sometimes. Sad to say I'm getting it in this vape. And that's really, really turning me off of this. Hold on. Yeah. If it didn't have that same waffle, Belgian waffle aftertaste that in there, I would definitely say that this was a great liquid. Don't get me wrong, folks. Taste is subjective. The way that I describe it may taste totally different to you. I'm just telling you how it tastes to me. And with that aftertaste of like a Belgian, that dull aftertaste that I kind of get from Belgian waffles being in here with that, it's not something I would vape all the time. And I may vape up the rest of this little bit that's left in this bottle, but I will probably not buy another one. So there's my thoughts on the Uncle Junk's Belgianberry. And like I said about this born on date, I'm going to bring this up real quick. With them having them born on dates, a lot of e-liquid companies make a batch, and that's pretty much like a batch number. They're born on dates. And I buy this Uncle Junk's locally at a vape shop. So when she gets it in, it comes all together, and it's usually all made on the same day. With my all-day vape, which is also John Wayne, and by the way, I still haven't gotten any more of that. Still out, I'm dying here, folks. Anyway, here I go with the anyways again. If I ever drive you nuts by saying anyways, well, there's people out there that say like all the time, and that drives me nuts. Does it drive you nuts when people are like, hey, when I went down like, and it was like, oh my gosh, man, it was like, and then like, you get where I'm going on that, but here I go again. Anyways, those liquids, I've actually gotten a bottle of John Wayne with Uncle Junk's that was born on date was a certain month, and it tasted totally different than all the other bottles that I'd ever had, and it was different in a bad way. Like it just had a bad mixture, they got in a hurry or something. You know, it happens. It happens. That might be the case here, because I've seen other people review this liquid and they had a totally different opinion on it than I did. I'm just telling you what I'm tasting right now, and that's what I'm getting. It is what it is. So, I hope y'all enjoyed it, and until next time, this is Redneck Vapor, and y'all keep on vaping. and I'll see you next time.
What day is it? What day is it? Yeah! Yeah! What day is it? Tell me what day is it? Come on, what day is it? What day is it? Woo! Hump day!